Starting with the forward fold, intention here is to stretch both hamstrings. If you can get a hold of your toes, you'll feel it in your calves as well. If reaching your toes is easy, go ahead and bend those elbows a little bit and pull. Intended stretch here is both hamstrings and the calves. So if you can't reach your toes, grab a strap or a band to help pull. Next we have butterfly. Butterfly is a great stretch for groin. Heels together, toes together, knees out wide. You should feel it in your groin. You can tell mine are pretty tight. That's why my knees are up so high. If yours are all the way down or close to the ground, you can add your elbows to the inside of your knees and then push them down. Mine are really tight, so that's why mine are up high. I don't need to add any extra help. Gravity got me. Now we're going to flip over, face down. We're going to bring your right leg up. This is my left leg, so I labeled this wrong. But this is my left leg up, right leg back. I feel this in my left hamstring. That is my front leg, and my right hip flexors. I'm down on my elbows. If you can't get there, you can go to your hands. If you can get there, the lower you get with your torso, the more you'll feel it in your right hip flexor and your left hamstring. And we'll go ahead and switch the other side. Left leg back, right leg up. Again, if you can come down to your forearms, great, do so. If not, stay up on your hands, that's fine, just stay where you're at. You should feel this in your front leg, so your right hamstring, and your back leg, which is your left leg, in your hip flexors. And slowly come out of it. Go bring your front leg back. We're going to turn to the side here for what I call a soccer stretch. I think other people call it frog. I call it soccer stretch because I used to do it when I played soccer. From here, try to get your knees out as wide as you can. If you can lay your inside of your foot flat and point your toes away from each other, that would be the frog stretch. This is for your groin. Again, I have super tight groin, so it's hard for me to do it, so my feet are flat. If you're in the same position, that's all right. I'm just slowly rocking forward and back just a little bit, just so I can keep stretching different points of my groin. And slowly make your way out of that, one leg at a time. We're going to go right leg out to the side, leave the left leg where it was. This is called right kickstand. It's going to be an emphasis more on your right hamstring and right groin. Come down on your forearms if you can, but don't force it. If you need to stay up on your hands, do so. We're almost done here. We're going to switch over to the other side, so I'm going to slowly bring that right leg in. And go ahead and kick that left leg out. Same thing. Come down to the forearms if you can. See, I make a little fist there, and I just rest my head right on my fist. This is now going to be in your left hamstring and left groin more so than the right. All right, go ahead and bring that left leg in. We're gonna flip over onto our butt. We have the left leg long and the right leg back. All the toes flat on the ground. Trying to get your right butt cheek on the ground. If you can get your right butt cheek on the ground, then go back to your forearms or your back. You'll feel this in your right quad, hence the right quad stretch. Last one, kick that right leg forward, turn around, left leg back. Same thing, feet flat. Now you're trying to make sure your left glute is on the ground. If it is, you can go back to your hands, lean back, or your forearms, or your back, wherever your quad will allow.